What if the Philippines had three capitals? The Philippines is a land of 1,000 islands, but one nation, one story, one future. For centuries, Manila has carried the dreams of our people. It has endured wars, storms, revolutions, and rebirth. My name is Alan Amores, an architect, a town planning enthusiast, and advocate for urban planning in the Philippines. For more than 400 years, Manila has been the center of power. But today, Manila is overwhelmed, congested, flood-prone, and stretched beyond its limits. And for many Filipinos in the Visayas and Mindanao, there's a deeper feeling, one that lasted 4 generations, a feeling of being far from Manila, from where the decisions are made, of being unheard, of being left out. That's why the call for federalism has grown stronger, a call for fairness, for representation, for equal voice. One idea often comes up: why not simply move the capital to the center of the Philippines archipelago? Because Manila is not center of the archipelago, it's a center of the island of Luzon. So for example, move the capital to Marindoque, the heart of the country, a symbolic center, a poetic choice. But the island is too small, too rugged to be the full home of a nation. How about Capiz, the heart of Panay Island? It sits closer to the heart of the archipelago. But the forces of Typhoon loom large here. Building a capital requires courage and monumental defenses. How about the Samar-Leyte corridor, a crossroads of the archipelago? But it lies in the path of the strongest typhoon in our history. Only the most resilient engineering could safeguard it. Well, moving the capital to the center of the Philippines is a powerful vision, but also one of the most complex projects a nation can undertake. It would require building an entirely new city, government centers, housing, transport system, over decades of investment and planning. Even then, it would still a place of power in one just location, like Canberra in Australia or Brasilia in Brazil. So instead of moving the capital, what if the Philippines had three capitals? A government shared between Manila, Cebu, and Davao, where no Filipino feels left behind. Let's do it. Introducing the tri-capital Philippines. The executive, the president, and the cabinet remain in Manila, our historical and diplomatic heart. The Senate relocated to Cebu, the central hub of the Visayas, making the upper house accessible to all. The House of Representatives relocated to Davao, ensuring Mindanao finally has a permanent physical seat at the national table. This creates a power triangle that spans the entire archipelago. And what about the justice system? We could strengthen a second judicial center in Cebu, bringing courts and legal services closer to Visayas and Mindanao, while keeping the Supreme Court and central institutions in Manila. This vision hits 4 key objectives. Number 1, strengthen national unity. It shatters the perception that you have to be from Manila or that you have to be a star in Manila to be heard. It brings decision-making to everyone's doorstep. Number 2, a balanced alternative to federalism. Many want federalism to decentralize power, but that requires a total constitutional overhaul. The strike capital system or model offers the benefits of decentralization while maintaining our unified system. Number 3, reduce risk concentration. Manila is sinking. Manila is disaster-prone area. By spreading the government, we ensure that one earthquake, one typhoon cannot paralyze the entire nation's leadership. Number 4, it promotes balanced growth. When the capital moves, infrastructure follows. This catalyzes superhighways, high-speed rail, and better airports, and better fiber optic internet connectivity for the entire archipelago. For the first time in the Philippine history, power would no longer belong to just one city, but to Luzon, Visayas and Mindanao equally. As Cebu and Davao grow into national centers, development spreads across the country. When governance is distributed, the country becomes more resilient. And with digital system improving, services can now reach people directly. This is where hybrid governance begins. Leaders connected across islands, and we see congressmen in Davao and a senator in Cebu debating via high-definition video link. How do we make it work? We kill the handshake system, the meron ba tayo dyan governance. We move to digital governance. Video links aren't just for Zoom calls anymore. They become the world's first hybrid parliament. When we move the Senate and Congress away from Manila's backroom, we force transparency. Subsidies go straight to citizens' e-wallet. The technology is already here in 2026. We just need political will to use it. And for the first time, any Filipino could observe governance from anywhere. With strong internet connectivity, the government remains functional even during major disruption. Modern systems help keep governance reliable, transparent, and accountable. To survive the next century, the Philippines must embrace identity as an archipelago. Take it as it is. It's time to bring the government closer to the people. It's time for a tri-capital Philippines. A Philippines where no one feels too far from where decisions are made. Is this the unity that we have been waiting for? Well, this is not a final answer. It's a conversation. So what do you think? Should the Philippines have one capital or shared three capitals? Leave your comments below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.